Alrighty, guys. I want to welcome you guys to the Florida Coast to Coast Football Show. I have a very, very special guest on the show. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We have the national champion winning Coach P from the 9U Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes. It's not every week that we get a national championship winning coach on the team, and I'm very, very happy to have him on to the show. Guys, listen, real quick before I get into the interview, just two quick announcements that I have, guys. Please make sure you guys are following the Coast to Coast apparel page. Just go to the search bar on Facebook and type in at C2CAINC. And then secondly, make sure you guys are following the Coast to Coast Films page, guys. For everyone, all your football junks, you look for, games that we've live streamed. That's where you're going to go to find those. You're just going to go to at C2C Films with an S, at C2C Films. All right, listen, guys, just one last announcement. Coach P, listen, I just first off want to thank you, for coming on to the show. Secondly, man, I just want to thank you for always being 100 with me, man. When I started the show, no one really knew where the show was going or, what was actually going to be doing on the show. I reached out to you, and you got me all the information that I needed, as it related to your team, man. I do appreciate that. So just want to say thank you for that, man. You've always been A1 from day one, man. So, with that, we can go ahead and get to the interview, my man.
Yeah, no problem at all. You keep it 100 as well. If I ask you for a game, you get to searching for me. I appreciate that as well.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. If we all looking out for one another, man, I think we can, go pretty far, man. What you say?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Hey, well, let's go ahead and get right into the interview, man. One of the things that's very, very impressive, Pete, for me, man, is just what you guys are doing down there at the Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes. And you guys, with the success of that park, have really turned Mills Pond Park into a nationally recognized, place to play football. What do you think it is about that location, that parents and kids and coaches, want to be a part of Mills Pond Park, and what make that a special place to play football?
Well, it's one of the inner cities, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So, you got a lot of talent that stay around the area within itself.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And Brandon Bivens, the one who started the program, known as Coach B, he did a great job of bringing in the great coaches to bring in the kids to help his organization excel, and it's still living on. A lot of people don't know Coach B, at least I'm going to say the newer era.
Yeah.
But the older era, they know him and they know what he brought to the table and how he was about the park. And it was like a family setting. So it was like, he brought in the coaches, then the coaches brought in the kids, and it just kept. And he built a dynasty out there. So you got a leader, you lead it, they'll follow. You know what I'm saying? So and that's how it went.
Hey, man, I was born and raised in Lauderdale Mountains, man. So Mills Pond Park hold a very special place in my heart, man. And I went to BA, man, for a semester while I was in high school, and B was actually one of the first people that I met, when I went over to BA, man. So I knew him pretty good, and when I came back from school, man, up in North Carolina, what he had done with that park, man, it really, turned into a powerhouse. He was one of the first individuals that used to have his whole park in the Super Bowl, man. All the way from the 80-pound, all the way up to I think it was like 155, back then, man. And you're right, it's a very, very much a history of success, at that organization, man.
Exactly, yeah. So the people that's been there for like the longest person that's been there right now coaching is Coach Maul. So
yeah, that's another one of my classmates.
which is now the president. So he's the longest lasting Hurricane that we got standing, which he got a nationally ranked team as well. So he keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? He took one for the team. Started with that little team on Pee Wees, and he keeping it going. Right now on the 8U. So we still got people out there. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we still keeping it pretty much the same as a nationally recognized program now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to knowing us to being in the Super Bowls and winning the state. Now we done took it up another notch. Now we're going nationally with the teams now.
Yeah. So most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. You'll be hard pressed to find anybody that don't know about the Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes nowadays, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, P. So considering you guys don't have a set schedule, man. And and I know we talk a lot behind the scenes in terms trying to get you guys working this, that, and the third, man. How is not having a set schedule? How has that affected your preparation week in, week out?
tremendously because it's only in my area, between the Tri-County area.
Okay.
We have a total of 4 9U teams.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm not getting no work, period, unless it's with my 10U.
Okay.
Or unless one of the 9Us decide they want to play. Chiefs got a 9U. We never got a chance to scrimmage. For what reason, I don't know why.
Okay.
Tough Smoke, I ran into them in Fort Pierce. Palm Beach Hellcats, I ran into them at our field.
Yeah.
So other than that, it's like getting work is hard. Like last year around this time, I had, like before this time, I was setting scrimmages like twice a week, like just getting work. So that's one of the most hardest parts about this. So it's not, you're not really getting a real look versus some of the other states that's playing week in and week out. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So they playing against the elite talent. See, with us, the whole city of Miami, they ain't doing nothing really. You know, like I say, maybe you got one team down there that's doing something, and that's the Chiefs 9. You know what I'm saying? So as far as Fort Lauderdale, you got nobody down this way doing nothing.
Wow.
You know, Tough Smoke is someone who made that. That's his team. The dude from Tough Training, you know, that's his little little team. Yeah. So that's his team, and he put that together. You know. Okay. Other than that, you know, it's hard. It's hard.
It's hard. Yeah, man. So and one of the things, man, that was impressive, you know, to me. I know it was difficult for you guys, but it was impressive to me. Was like basically the first month of the season, man. You guys were pretty much on the road, you know, every month, man. And you know, how was that? You know, being on the road every month. I mean, every week. You know, for about a month straight, man. You know, what was that experience like? You know, for your staff and also for your team.
Well, it was a little different, you know. Okay. So you got parents. Sometimes people that is not as fortunate to just get on the road every week like that. They're traveling back and forth to and from. So you know, it kind of was like a coin toss, you know. Okay. Some weeks this parent might have not been able to go, but you know the coaches stepped in and made it do what it do. You know? But at the end of the day, we made it all work for us all, for the parents, the coaches, the kids. Like we made it all work. You know, so we made some sacrifices to get things done. You know.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
A lot of them just don't really like the traveling part. You know, due to the fact that it's every game is. You got to, like I say, you got to travel outside the Tri-County area just to get to a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got to leave outside of Dade County, Broward County, and Palm Beach County just to get a game.
Because I think it's only one 9U in all of Palm Beach County. That's the Hellcats, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I say.
That's tough, man.
So I got me and Tough Smoke in my county.
Yeah.
And in Dade County, I got Carroll City Chiefs. Okay. I mean, my Chiefs rather. And then Palm Beach, like you say, Palm Beach Hellcats.
That's it.
That's it.
that's tough, man. P, I never thought I would see the day that in, you know, the Tri-County area that, you know, you would only have 4 teams in an age group, man. I never thought I would see anything like that, man.
So I'm gonna just sneak this in. So a lot of people really sleep, and they think that because of a situation like that, they got an advantage. But better believe we work hard.
Hey, I know you do, man.
We put in this work.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, with P, man, listen, you know, you guys are the number 1 9U team in the country, man, the reigning, 8U, national champions, man. You know, does your preparation change or how you approach, your team? Does that change knowing that week in, week out, regardless of who you play, you're going to get their best? Has that changed at all, before winning the national championship and after?
Yeah, it changed as far as us pushing the kids even harder now. Okay. Because it's a target on your back every week. Every week we're going to tell you that my coaching style will tell you, I'm going to get on just about every day after practice. I'm going to just say something. I'm going to say, hey, listen, y'all check this out. Y'all know you got a real target on your back. Mm-hmm. So for you ones that think you superstars or want to be superstars, you got to name up, hold, or however you going to do that. You got to get the job done.
Okay.
And you got to put the time and the effort and the work into doing this.
Yeah.
And you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
You can't take a play off and then say, I'm going to play this play. No. Consistency. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
We
definitely.
Accountability, discipline. Those are some of like our mottos. You know what I'm saying? Hard work and dedication. That's what we thrive on. That's what we, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna come hard every time. That's how we coming.
Hey, you got to, man. That's a perfect segue into my next question, man. You know, one of the things that's real impressive to me is the amount of talent that you guys are able to get, you know, on a team. And I know those teams are built to win national championships. It just explain, you know, to the people watching, man, how important is it, you know, to build a complete team if you're trying to compete on a statewide and a national level versus just having, you know, one or two studs on your team and thinking that they're going to be able to carry you, you know, through the duration, you know, of your season if you're trying to really compete at the highest level.
So with that, you know, just to build a team is hard. Just to even that to begin with that, because you're gonna have more than one player that can do the same position.
Yeah.
So now you got egos, you got to deal with, you got the parents. So to be able to command and to be able to put everything on one team and to make it work is a task in itself. So you got to tip your hat off to anybody who can do that. Who can?
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when you're telling a person like that coming from playing. Let's just say they played running back, and now you saying, "Oh, y'all need you to play as linebacker for me."
Yeah.
Just to get a person to buy in to do something like that, that speaks volume of the person himself who's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think I do a really great job when it comes to doing that. You know, I don't think I slack not one bit when it comes to doing that.
Yeah.
I'm on top of everything. I don't leave nothing out. I let the parents know. I talk with them. I interact with them all the time. So I'm always talking with you. Like I'm telling you what's going on.
Okay.
I ain't leaving you out on nothing. I'm hands on with you, so you'll know how I feel. I want to know how you feel. You know, I want to hear from you. But building the team, you know, it's hard work and dedication. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in the time and the effort. And you got to be dedicated. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," and then turn around and take 2-3 days off, and then expecting your team to be the same. No. I bleed this game. I love this game, so I put a lot of hard work into this game. I do it's a give back to me for the kids for one.
Yeah.
So I like to put them in position and situations that can help them win and succeed in life.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Listen, one thing that I realized very, very quickly is that coaching, you know, down there in Tri-County area and having, you know, one of the top teams down there, let's just be honest, if you have one of the top teams in, you know, Dade, Broward County, the FYFL, you know, you're going to be, you know, at the top of the food chain in terms of even on the national level. You know, let's go ahead and just call a spade a spade. One of the things that impressed me, man, is just the pressure that the coaches have to win down there, man. And I mean, from everybody, you know, I mean, from the fans, the parents, the players, you know, you mess around and lose a couple games that you weren't supposed to lose, man. You might not have a team the next year, man.